One of my favorite games of all time is Super Dodgeball. Even though I've played it countless times and owned many different dodgeball games, this one has always stuck out as a favorite of mine. And the series that this game was based on in Japan was so popular. The Kunio-kun series was and continues to be one of the hottest items in Japan. And only a few select games ever made it here in the United States. Some never even made it here at all. And so my friend here, he asked me to do a review of one of his favorite Kunio-kun games. And the game he chose is really, really good. And the best thing is that Ike Ike Nekketsu Hockey begins as Kunio and his dodgeball team take over the high school hockey team after their captain has led them to defeat so far. The controls are real simple. There's lots of different variations for every situation, but you know, after a while it becomes instinctive. The A button makes the choice and the B button cancels something. Pressing the D-pad twice in a direction makes you dash. A tap on the A button will send the puck in the air, and pressing the B button will shoot the puck. A and B together will make a character jump. It's just like in Super Dodgeball. Yeah. Pressing and holding the A button will pass the puck to the closest teammate, while pressing and holding the B button will just do a simple slap shot. So, are there special moves just like in Super Dodgeball? Are you kidding? Of course there are. But you gotta practice. To do a power shot, you have to have enough energy. You press and hold the B button and skate. Then you press the A button to shoot the puck in the air, and then hit B right again to shoot. Bam! Super shot! Now if you get to a point where you're controlling the goalkeeper, pressing A protects from low shots, and pressing B protects from high shots. And now, my favorite thing? Fighting. To trip your opponent, you get in close and press A. You press B for a shoulder tackle. Boom! Oh, yeah! For different jumping bashes, jump and press either A or B. Oh! Did you see that? Oh, you can't do that in hockey. Dude, isn't there a penalty box or something? Yeah, if you get too aggressive, one of the characters will be put in a penalty box until either the period is over or until the opposing team scores. Also, if you get pummeled too much, your character might become angry. If that happens, the other team ought to stand back because that guy is dangerous. Okay, but what about Japanese menus? Are they hard to navigate? Yeah, they can be for a non-Japanese speaker, but they're pretty much the same. At the start, you get to choose the mode of play. You got the one-player scenario, which is your basic story mode. You got the two-player scenario, which is the same thing, but the second player actually gets to play the goalie. You got the two-player Tyson, which is basically the versus mode. Or you got the four-player Tyson. Yeah, 4 players can play this. And then the next one down is password. Then when you get ready to play a match, you get to choose who's going to be on the team and what you're going to wear. Wear? Oh yeah, as you beat teams, you get to use their outfits, and it helps your stats a little bit. That's cool. First, you win the Kendo team's outfit, and it gives you a wicked nasty jump plus B attack. The baseball team's outfit is weaker, but now the goalkeeper can attack. The next one, is that a skirt? Yeah. You get manly with the American football uniforms, though. They have a high attack and high defense. The roller skating club gives you a super spin attack, but the defense sucks. The second hockey uniform is really tough, while the last outfit is a bit less on the defense than the last one, but it has a much better attack. You'll play against 12 different teams in this game, so you'll really get a lot of game for your buck. You won't be finishing this one out in one day. Hey, I said no smoking. There weren't barely any hockey games to come out on the NES. The only other decent NES hockey game that's really worth its salt is Blades of Steel. And while Blades of Steel is really a great game, Ike Ike is by far the better... Superior game. So it's a real shame it never made it over. There were plans on bringing it to the US. Heck, it was even advertised at the end of Crashing the Boys Street Shop.
So,
to wrap things up, that's my line. Sports game and fighting game enthusiasts will probably enjoy this game equally, as it divides itself equally between the two. Many others will enjoy it for its humorous qualities. It's a challenge to pass to another player, but the difficulty is the same as the other games of this type. It's not a flicker fest, but it does challenge the Famicom NES engine, about like River City Ransom, but not too much lag actually. The characters are well rendered and fun to watch. The controls are responsive and the ice physics are pretty good for the console. When you have a friend over, you may find yourself playing just a game or two to show them, and then a few more because you're really having fun. Pretty much the same as Super Dodgeball though. This is a game that actually has a long Japanese storyline and Japanese menus, but you can easily play it if you don't mind skipping the story. It's not too hard to find, but with the high collectability of Kunio games, it can be a bit expensive to get, but it's completely worth the cost if you ask me. But the best thing is that you can get this thing made onto an actual NES cart. Oh yeah, you'll love this. Listen to this. Yeah, NESreproductions, they do a fantastic job doing stuff. They take games that were never translated and never released, and they make them available to the public. For 25 bucks, just can't go wrong. You know, I've heard that there are other places that do this, but I've only used NESreproductions, gotten high quality every single time. Yeah, there's lots of games in the Kunio-kun series, and all of them are really fun to play. So, yeah, maybe I can come back and help with another review sometime, eh? So thanks for watching, and be sure to leave written or video comments about what you thought of this episode, or what you'd like to see me review in the future. So maybe I can help with another review sometime, right? Bye. So then I said to myself, Self, you're the greatest.